Welcome to the Shape of Thoughts. My name is Jess. This is a space for you to interact with yourself and your internal world, but then also to acknowledge and look at the experiences of other people. Within this space, there are different activities that you can do, and each one asks you a prompt. So it asks you to think about something inside of yourself and then to donate something up to the wider picture. The reason being is this is a space for exploring what our collective experience looks like. So for example, the space that I'm in right now is around expressions, and it asks the question of who are you? What is it that you want to put out into the world, and what is the thing that holds you back? So Daniel Pink has a framework around regrets, and the framework is if we want to get over the things from our past that feel like a regret, one of the steps is writing them down. So in writing things down, we reduce the emotional reaction that our brain has when it recalls those memories. Basically, the idea with the mannequins is we're thinking about words that have stuck to us. Words make up our world. The words that we say to other people, they stick. And we actually have the ability and, in my mind, the responsibility to use words that help build each other up. Because the words that are said to us, they assemble our identity. So confessions is really interesting because when we have a secret, there's a lot of research that shows that it causes like cognitive weight in our heads. So when you write things down, you give yourself the ability to process them, and it's like you're taking weight off of your head and putting onto the page. So the idea with confessing something is that you're trying to let it go. You're trying to free yourself from it. So presence is about tuning in and understanding your emotional weather and the experience that you have internally, and noticing and understanding that and reflecting on the fact that we're all experiencing something different. So the big picture is about connection. So the idea is we're tuning into like, what is a small moment in our lives that makes up the big picture? What are the moments that we find truly meaningful? And what happens when we all share those small moments? Like, what does the bigger picture look like of all the things that are really meaningful to us? So the color of hope is about looking at perspectives. Science has shown that there is no consensus about what people think is the color of hope. It's asking people to volunteer the color that they feel represents hope, so we can get a picture of what we all see and synthesize together. I hope you enjoy the space. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. We're going to be sharing some of the research and findings from this space after the event. So yeah, if you're curious about that, do follow along. And yeah, my name's Jess. Thank you so much for coming here.